Good morning, everyone. This is Cicely from Planting Seeds, and today I'm going to take you on the first full property tour. We are located in the beautiful, lovely, and hot Northern California, Chico, California, which is in USDA Zone 9B. And we are doing this at 5:30 in the morning because it's about 70 degrees now, and it will get up to 105 today. So let's go. There we go in the side gate into our front yard. Let's see what we have to work with. Here is a little cherry tree. This is a black Tartarian cherry tree. It's actually not appropriate for this zone, so I'm not sure if it'll produce at all, but we will find out. I'll take care of it and see. Got a nice patch of bare dirt. This is a great opportunity for some squash vines to grow across or just to make some soil beds, and we definitely have some options. Here are some peppers that we brought from the old place. These are Sugar Rush cream peppers in 1 gallon grow bags. We've been feeding them with the hydroponic solution that's really similar to the Mittleider Constant Feed. So whenever plants are in containers, I prefer to give them liquid fertilizer as opposed to solid fertilizer, just because I know a lot of it's going to run off and it's got a more constant supply of nutrients that way. We've got some wine barrels with dead things in them over here and over there. These are great opportunities, I think, for sweet potatoes. I really like growing tubers in containers because then you don't have roots from other plants getting in the soil and making it hard to dig. Right. We've got some more fruit trees over here. This is a white peach tree, and we have a nectarine over there. And it used to have peaches on it, but the squirrels ate them, or at least I'm assuming it was the squirrels, because there are no longer peaches, but there are pits all over the ground. I'm not sure, but I think that might be a pomegranate. I have to find out. Here's the nectarine. Same thing with the squirrels and the fruit, so we'll have to put some bird netting over these or something. All right, here's another tree, another cherry tree. This is a Stella cherry tree. The cool thing about Stellas and the black Tartarians that we looked at before is that they are compatible with each other for reproduction. Most cherry trees will only produce cherries if they're in the presence of a cherry tree of a different species, or a different cultivar, I should say. And they have to be specifically compatible, and the Stella and the black Tartarian are compatible, so whoever planted them did have that in mind. Right. Got a little grapevine here. This is a Eureka lemon. Seems pretty healthy. Here, what does it say? It just says citrus on it, and it appears to be at least mostly dead, so we'll be ripping that out. Some more empty containers. And so that's pretty much the front yard. We've got some things going on, we've got some opportunities, and aside from a few dead things, there's not too much to get rid of. So let's take a look at the side yard. The previous owner had made a small raised bed garden, and it's quite overgrown. It's got a lot of bolted lettuce in it and some herbs. But each of these beds is about 6 feet long and approximately 18 inches wide, so they are compatible with the Mittleider method. Even if they're a little out of spec, we can live with that. But I'm just grateful that they're already built and I don't have to, and all I have to do is add soil to these beds. All right. I'm not sure why they didn't put beds in this area. Maybe it doesn't get good sun, but there is some tree action happening there, and there's this building. We'll talk about the building later. So I might I might build more, but if there's shade, then I won't. Here's an avocado tree that is very sad and I'll be ripping out. And here is I think a banana tree. I'm gonna rip that out as well, because this is not the area for bananas. Now we're coming up on something that's a problem that has to be removed, and this right here is the tree of heaven. It is a non-native invasive species. It grows like a weed. It will choke out any other tree. And it not only reproduces by putting out massive amounts of seeds every year, but the roots will reach, and you'll have this network of trees. So we'll be doing some videos on what exactly we're going to do to get rid of these, but let's just say we're going to be very aggressive, because these trees are very aggressive. Right, let's look at the back. This is our biggest opportunity and also our biggest job. We have, off in the distance there, you can see we have more tree of heaven. There was more, but Andrew actually cut down quite a lot. But it'll be back. It's overgrown with weeds. You can't see it, but in the middle there's a stump that wasn't ground down all the way, so we'll have to get that ground down. There's actually several stumps on the property that are like that. That's actually a stump, not a bush. But here we go. This is going to be our long-term project. We have to get all of the infrastructure in place. One of these sheds is going to go away and turn into a greenhouse. A lot of stuff is going to happen here. But we're going to start with the front yard because that's where we kind of seem to already have a head start. It's already fairly late in the game for planting this season. So follow along as we start the front yard.